CA Foundation May 22 exam dates have been announced by ICAI. Effectively, there are only 3 months for your exam. In this video, we are going to discuss a detailed 3-month study strategy for students appearing in the May 22 attempt, and I'm also going to discuss a study strategy for students appearing in the November 22 attempt. Watch this video till the end because we are also going to discuss a ranker's approach and study tips to help you clear the exam in the first attempt. If you're watching my video for the first time, I am CA Preeti Aggarwal and I make videos specially for you. Subscribe to your channel Theorymasters Learning and hit the bell icon so that you get notifications for important videos. Do visit my website theorymasterslearning.com for CA books, lectures and test series for May 22 and November 22 exam. In case you're appearing for your CA Foundation exam in the May attempt, then this can be your study plan. Students, I am aware that you will also require time to prepare for your 12th standard board exams, plus you will require few days of exam leave for your board exam. So I have considered all that and prepared the planner for you. I'm assuming that you will start studying very seriously from the month of February. So in February, you can, yes, prepare for your board exam because you will be having college prelims, classes prelims, etc. So you will require time to prepare for your 12th standard board exam. So most of the day will be consumed in preparing for your 12th standard. But nonetheless, you should also put in 2 hours to study any 2 subjects of CA Foundation. I have not mentioned the subjects that you need to study. It depends on your preparation. Maybe you feel that I require more practice in accounts, or the classes are still going on and you need to study or prepare for classes. Then devote at least 2 hours in a day for CA Foundation studies. From those 2 hours, you should study law for at least 30 minutes. Okay, if you feel that ma'am 30 minutes is sufficient for me, then put only 30 minutes for law and the remaining 1.5 hour you can study any other subject of your choice. If you feel ma'am I can manage 1 hour for law, then study 1 hour law and 1 hour you can put in any other subject, maybe theory or practical. Most of the topics in accounts, economics, mathematics, they are common to your 12th standard. So in the month of February, pick up those common topics. Okay, the topics which are common in CA Foundation as well as 12th standard. So in that case, you will be utilizing your time well. You will be preparing for both these exams simultaneously. Keep all the new topics or uncommon topics for the month of April. Now, February month, you will study only for 2 hours. I think that is pretty manageable, but in the month of March, you will be having your board exams, and I think the entire month will be consumed in the board exam. You'll be busy in the month of March, so you will not be able to study anything relating to CA Foundation. That is why I have not mentioned that in the planner. After your board exams, then in the month of April, you can take 1 day of leave, I think. But after that, you have to get back to studying. You have to start preparing for your CA Foundation exam. You cannot afford to take a break, because if you take a break, you will 1 week will go in break, and then the next week you will take time to come back to studying, to gear up again for another examination. But if you don't take break immediately, if you start studying after your board exam, you're already in the exam mode and it will be very easy for you to adapt and start preparing for CA Foundation. Study for 10 days, then you can take a day or two off after that, yes, but don't take a break immediately after your board exam. In the month of April, first week, I am leaving it blank because many of you may be having a couple of papers pending, IT, or there are many other exams which may be conducted in the first week of April. So I'm leaving that blank for you. If your exams are over, then yes, in the first and second week of April, you will require some time to finish your pending portion. Maybe, the classes that you have joined, they have not completed 100% of the portion, or you are watching recorded video lectures. There are certain chapters which are pending from your end. So take in the first and second week of April, you can utilize that time for completing the pending portion. But from the third week of April, you will have to start revising. Should I say revising or studying? Because you have only attended classes and lectures, you have not actually sat and started studying. Okay, so you will have to study from the second week, from the third week of April, study one theory and one practical subject. Students, I know that it is not possible for you to study law for even half a day. I'm not expecting you to study the entire subject at once. Study only one unit of law per day, but study law every day. Why? See, I have always insisted that even in the month of February, study law for at least 30 minutes because it is a new subject. It's a theory writing subject. See, economics is MCQ. Accounts, although it's a writing paper, but it is mostly solving and it is common with your 12th standard exam. Law is a new subject, totally new subject. The language is very technical. You are studying it for the first time. You need writing practice. That is why I suggest that in the month of February, study law for at least 30 minutes every day. Don't study for more than that, okay? Keep it as the maximum time that you will devote to law. In the month of May, when you revise only one unit every day. Okay, but study law for the entire duration. If you want a detailed study planner, a 30-day study calendar for law, then I'm leaving a link in the description box. You can visit my website, theorymasterslearning.com, for a detailed study calendar which will help you to study and revise law easily, comfortably in just 30 days. You will not have to invest more than 2 to 3 hours if you follow that calendar for law. So I'm leaving a link of that study calendar. Do check it out on my website, theorymasterslearning.com. So in the month of May, in the first week, you can take law eco, second week law maths, and third week law and accounts. I have suggested that you revise in the reverse order. Economics is your last paper. Revise that first, followed by maths and accounts, so that few days before the examination you have completed your accounts revision, and that is also your first subject. In the month of April, appear for tests every weekend because you need writing practice. In the month of May, you can attempt test papers in the morning, that is maybe 8 to 10. If you get up early, if you're an early riser, then you can appear for paper maybe from 6 to 9 or maybe 7 to 10. Okay, so yes, test papers should be appeared in the morning, 3 papers per week. That is my suggestion. But if you feel, ma'am, no, it's a lot for me, I cannot appear for 3 papers in a week, or I have my classes also, they have also planned some tests for me, ensure that you have enough writing practice. Don't just go through the sums, don't just go through the theory, write and practice. That is what I'm saying. So this is the time planner which you can follow if you are appearing for CA examination in the May attempt. Now let us see the planner for students who are planning to give their exam in the November attempt. In case you're planning to appear for CA Foundation exam in the November attempt, then this can be your 3-month study planner. Now students, you may be either studying on your own, or you may have joined classes, or you're watching video lectures. Whatever be the case, please try to complete everything by 31st of July. But yes, few days here and there is possible because of various reasons. So if your classes are getting over maybe by 15th of August, or you have not yet finished watching the video lectures, try to complete everything by the first or maximum second week of August. Even though your classes are still on, or maybe you have not completed your video lectures, start studying from 1st of August. Okay, so start your self-study. Put in at least few hours of self-study from 1st of August. If you plan your studies properly, students, for students appearing in the November attempt, clearing in the first attempt is not difficult at all, because you have a lot of time to prepare. There is no distraction of your board exam, maybe few college exams here and there, but everything is pretty manageable. So right planning will ensure that you clear the exam in first attempt with very good marks. So in the month of August, you can study one theory and one practical subject for 15 days. I have suggested that you study economics and accounts together, because this is what students have told me. This combination works best for CA Foundation students. After those 15 days of study, then you can study law and maths for another 15 days. If you feel that, ma'am, I am not able to plan a proper timetable for myself, then in that case, students, we have a 30-day planner, a study calendar for you, which will help you to study the entire CA Foundation syllabus in just 30 days. We also have a study calendar specially for law. It will help you to study and revise law in just 30 days. I'm leaving the link of both the calendars in the description box. You can visit my website, theorymasterslearning.com, for the same. In the month of August, if you follow this planner, you will be able to complete your study. Okay, not revision, but study in the month of August. Okay, then in the month of September, you will start with first revision. First week, I am leaving it blank because I know that it is difficult to follow a timetable to the T. So first week I'm leaving for you to finish your pending topics. Okay. So if there is any backlog from the previous month, finish that in the first week of September and start revising from the second week of September. In the second week, you can revise law and economics, law, mathematics, law and accounts. Why study law every day? Because it is not possible for us to study for law for more than a few hours. So why don't you spread it out throughout the month? Study maybe 1.5 hour law every day, but study law every day, because that is the only theory writing subject. It's new, technical, it has technical language, there is a lot to learn, and you're writing this paper for the first time. Other subjects, they are common with your 12th standard, so you need more practice in law. In October, second revision and paper solving. Students, solving past exam papers, MTP, RTP, prelims, etc. is very, very important, because that will help you to maintain the right amount of speed required in the exam. In the first week, again, we follow the same sequence: law, economics, law, and maths. In the third week, I have given you time to complete the pending topics, whatever revision is pending from the first and second week of October. And in the fourth week, you can study law and accounts, and you are prepared to appear for your exam in the November month. This is my suggestion, that in the month of September, appear for test every weekend. Try to attempt at least 2 papers per week. In October, write a test paper in the morning and appear for at least 2 papers per week. The more you write and practice, the better are the chances for clearing the exam in this first attempt. Students, if you want to download this planner, then you can visit the e-note section of my website, theorymasterslearning.com. I am also leaving a link in the description box. Go and download this study planner, take a printout, post it on your study table. I am blessed to have the opportunity of interacting with students from across India. And this is my observation of students who score excellent marks in CA Foundation exam. Yes, I know there are no ranks in CA Foundation, but students who normally get more than 80% marks, I have observed their study pattern, and this is what I have concluded. These students don't revise just few weeks or months before the exam. They are consistent in their approach, and that consistency ensures and helps them to get very good marks in the exam. So revise if you want to get very good marks in your CA Foundation exam and not just pass with 50% marks, then this is the approach which you should follow. Revise while attending lectures or while watching the recorded lectures. So if you are attending live classes, then you should revise the subject which was, or the topic which was taught in the class on a particular day. I'm not asking you to sit and learn anything. I'm just asking you to go through that after the lectures and be prepared for it before the next class starts. If you're watching recorded lectures, then do the same thing. Whatever lectures you have seen on a particular day, keep 2 hours of revision time in the evening or maybe next day morning before you pick up any new topic. So study, revise while watching the lectures, while attending classes. Solve the questions rather than just going through them visually. I have seen many students just go through the questions, the solution of accounts. That is not how you're supposed to study. Even for law, write and practice, write the keywords, write the head points, write few main points. Always keep a blank paper and a pen with you, write and practice so that you increase your speed for exam. Make your own notes. This is something which I tell students, and in return they ask me, ma'am, how should I make notes? Students, that is for you to decide. But there are so many methods of note making. I have also done videos on the types of note making. You can go through that, choose any method, and make notes for last minute revision. Refer good books and lectures. See, that referring good books and lectures is half the problem solved. Okay, that is half your work done, because you know what is to be studied for exam, and how much and from where you need to study. So please decide on the lectures that you're going to buy. Refer good books, and books which are in simple and easy language, so that you can memorize those notes for the exam. If you want lectures for CA Foundation, books for CA Foundation, CA Inter, then do visit my website theorymasterslearning.com, or you can contact me on the number given in the description box for demo lectures. For writing practice, join test series for law. Why not for other subjects? Because those subjects are common with your 12th standard exam. So you need not have more of writing practice. But yes, for law, you need good writing practice. And this is something which students procrastinate. They try to postpone it. Yeah, we will write next week. Ma'am, we don't want to appear for the test. We'll write it after a few days. They always come up with reasons. We are not prepared today. We don't want to write today. Today we are going out. They always try to postpone, and before the exam, they are not able to gain confidence. They are not, during exam, they're not able to complete their paper on time because they lack writing practice. So students, join test series for law, join a test series which will give you mentoring guidance till the last day of your exam. Few study tips to help you clear the exam with good marks. Never ask your friends what they are studying. See, we are tempted to do so. कॉल किया, अरे तू क्या पढ़ रहा है, हाँ ये तो मैंने पढ़ा ही नहीं, and then we change our timetable to accommodate the topics, the subjects, the books that he or she is studying from. Why do that? If you have prepared your timetable, stick to that timetable. Don't change it on somebody else's suggestion. Analyze your strengths and weaknesses while making your own timetable and follow it. Don't change it just because somebody else is suggesting a better way, or somebody else has a different approach. Yes, you can always amend your timetable if you feel that the timetable which you are maybe seeing on the video or your friend, it is better and it is workable for you. Just don't change because it is workable for the other person. Don't be over ambitious while making your timetable. I have seen students writing 4 subjects to be covered in a particular day. Is it really possible for you to study so many topics in a day? So never be over ambitious while making your timetable. Always increase the duration of your study period. Keep half day of the midweek vacant to complete the backlog. This is something which I have recently started advising students. So if you're preparing the timetable for a week, study on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, keep half a day blank to complete the pending topics of those 3 days. Then you plan for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Keep half of your Sunday vacant so that you can complete the backlog of the topics from the previous days. So in this way, you will not feel frustrated. You will also complete whatever you have planned for that week. Write and practice. Always write and practice. Keep a blank piece of paper with yourself. Make revision notes, charts on a palm size paper, because that is a size which is nothing but it will create a photographic memory, and you will remember that visually for your exam. Avoid social media. This is something which will distract you always. So either delete the apps or mute the notifications. Keep only those things in your mobile which you feel are important for studies, or they are channels which you follow. Please don't get distracted. The best way is to mute the notification. If you cannot delete the apps, please mute the notification. You can Decide on the screen time. Yes, all those settings are available in the mobile. Decide on your screen time, try to keep it minimum. If possible, don't keep your mobile in the room while studying. Keep it outside, keep it in some other room, or switch it off for maybe a few hours. You can switch it on later. If, let's say, you're watching video lectures on your mobile and you cannot keep it away while studying, please keep it on airplane mode. You are not going to miss anything during that study time. Okay, your friends can wait for you to be free. So avoid social media, either delete the apps which distract you or mute the notifications. So students, this was my 3-month study plan for CA Foundation students, appearing in either May or November attempt, with few study tips to help you clear the exam with excellent marks. If you have liked this video, then do like, share and subscribe to my channel Theory Masters Learning, and also visit my website theorymasterslearning.com for books, lectures and test series.